What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Private Jet Racing channel. We got some other hot rods we're going to work on in the off season this year to try to get a little money built up for our own program. But anyway, here's one we've been working on, mounting a fiberglass front end and hood on, which requires quite a bit of work actually to get this thing mounted on. You got to have some tabs added to the body of the car and build like a tree in the front end that's bonded to the inside of the front end to hold it on there. And it's quite a bit of work. Anyway, I believe this is a unlimited front end and hood. Once it's mounted this way, then you can pop the Zeus fasteners right off and remove the whole front end altogether, hood and all, and that makes it really easy to work on. So one of the other parts of the project to this car is it's getting a turbo kit with an intercooler. So we've got a good size T6 turbo here and a Windsor with a stainless turbo kit we're building. We're starting off with Stainless Works stainless headers, and I'll build a stainless hot side crossover and all, and aluminum cold side. And this is a 66 radiator that's getting mounted in there, and a tile blow off valve. And you see the Stainless Works headers there, they're pretty nice. Notice the way the intercooler is mounted. I bent some tubing up and mounted that on there. I think it looks pretty good. I was trying to come up with the kind of something out of the box, something out of the ordinary. I didn't put this tube front end on, but the cage and all was already in it, so I'm just kind of working off what they already had there. But the Stainless Works headers are quite impressive. I've never had any, but they really look nice. But you see the cold side here running inside, and the boost pipe coming off the turbo going into the intercooler. It was kind of tight over there fitting all that stuff in, but it all worked out. I even had room left over for a little radiator, and of course the downpipe coming out the fender, and it's got the slit in it so the front end can come off with ease. So you guys will be seeing more of this car. This is a friend of mine's car, and I personally cannot wait to see him let go of the trans brake button in this thing. And I'm sure he's going to be a hoot operating this thing, and I'm going to be tuning it for him. And we plan on having a good time. There's a blow-off valve flange to mount the tile blow-off valve on there, and another look at the intercooler mounted on the tube front end. But anyway, you'll be seeing more of this car this year. We'll be working on dialing it in, and we're going to take some small steps. We're not trying to come out and set the world on fire with the car. We're just going to get him acquainted with it, have a good time with it, get him sorted in and used to it before we really crank the coals to it. But I believe it'll be able to do some things. It's going to be E85 intercooled. Of course, you see the alternator and the radiator, so the car will be street drivable, and he plans to do that. So you never know, you might be riding down the road and see this thing just chilling out riding down the road. But anyway, just wanted to share some of this stuff with you guys so you can see the turbo kit process and how it goes. I wish I'd have took more footage of it, and probably will on the next one that we're doing. You'll be seeing another one working on. I know some of you guys hate it, but the next one's going to be a LS swap Fox body, also turbo. We're building a turbo kit for it. The next one I done the tube front end on it and the whole cage, building the whole turbo kit and all. So you'll be seeing it. It's got mini tubs and the whole deal in the back, but it's all steel and all glass. So anyway, we're gonna have some interesting hot rods coming up this season, and I hope you guys enjoy this video that I put together. I kind of used just footage and pictures that I had to kind of scrap together a little something to look at. So don't judge me too bad. I wasn't really planning on making a video out of this, but I hadn't really made any videos and figure like if I'm not racing, you know, you guys may not be interested in this stuff. I don't know. So comment and let me know if you are interested in seeing builds like this, or maybe you just like the racing. I'm not sure. I just kind of do this YouTube thing for something fun, and honestly, I mean, it's a lot of work putting these videos together. It's really time consuming, especially when you got a full-time job and working on hot rods in your spare time and all that. But I eat, sleep, and breathe doing this stuff. So anyway, check out the Maven mount there on that tube there. It mounted the turbo on that, and I've never used one of those before, but I think it's pretty awesome. There's a front end shot of the front end on the car and outside, so you kind of get an idea of what it's looking like. And I also put 35 spline axles with the big studs and a spool in there, so it'll hold up out back. And anyway, so check out this car this season. You'll probably see it a few more times, and it's actually going to be taking a trip to Wet King Customs too, so look out.